What's going on with y'all? Y'all already know who it is. Full Court Entertainment with your boy GQ Tuesday, Shondell, GQ Word, the Aaron. We got my man Sam Sheldon in here. We got Ace the GOAT. Check out the apparel. A lot of things coming for you guys. Today we starting this right off with the top candidates for MVP going into the 2022 NBA season. Aaron, go ahead and start this off and let these boys know who you think.
Okay. So the premise for my list is based off of the fact that MVP is all about narratives. So for my honorable mention, I'm going to go with Giannis, who's already a back-to-back MVP. More than likely, he's not going to get it because of voting fatigue. I actually have KD as an honorable mention. I think he's going to not deal with the injury bug as much as the past couple of seasons. I think he's going to play upwards of 60 games, and I think their record will be good enough, but I think the three in front of him are going to have better seasons. So at number 3, I have Jokic, who's also a back-to-back MVP, but he's going to have Jamal Murray and Michael Porter back, which might make his numbers go down a little bit from a scoring perspective, but his assists might raise. So he may be close to averaging a triple-double, honestly. But I think the fact that he's won 2 in a row, they're going to probably have fatigue, and, yeah, they're going to vote for somebody else. In number 2, I have Luka, who is the media darling for MVP, it seems like, every year after his rookie year. I think he's going to be close to averaging about 29, 8, and 8. Like he has for the past 2 seasons, I believe. And I think their record will be good enough. I think he's going to lead them to at least a top 5 seed. So I think he'll be a strong candidate for it. And number 1, I got to go with Joel. The back-to-back runner-up, I don't think they're going to snub him 3 seasons in a row. So if he can just stay healthy and their record is good enough, I would say top 3 seed, I think he'll secure it. He's arguably the most dominant big man in the league today, offense and defense. Has no weakness. So, yeah, I think he'll be the leading candidate for MVP this year.
I like that.
Yeah.
Solid.
Mess with that.
Solid.
Bad at all.
Got nothing wrong with that. I had nothing against that.
No, he didn't tell it.
I definitely agree with Giannis and Jokic. My list, I could only give you those 2 names. I don't really see anybody else being an MVP. I would hope that Luka would get it, but just how Jokic has been playing in my eyes, and with the addition of having Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. back, he's just going to continue to dominate. I feel like he's going to be the first to get it 3 times in a row in my day.
Yeah, they're about to get a whole lot longer because they not going to give that man MVP back to back to back. We just don't live in it. If that was the case, LeBron James would have way more MVPs. I don't care how good your team and your teams are. They already know you have to share it. The league is not about you.
You have to. So what if Jokic has the best stats in the league and number 1 seed this season? Does he deserve it, or you think they're just gonna give it to somebody else?
He's not getting it. It's somebody else getting it.
If he does all that, they probably would give it to him, but we know that most likely won't happen.
They didn't give it to Mike. That 1 year when he deserved it. Everybody got to get a year where they snub. You deserved it. James Harden deserved it so many times. Curry got it. It's like you got to do something like beyond. You can't even average a triple-double no more. They're not even going to give it to you if you do that. Like
LeBron should have got it that 1 year. James Harden got it, but James Harden's record was better than the Cavs, and that's why they gave it to him.
Bro, the MVP this season, the true candidates, like he gave an honorable mention. You said Giannis. Giannis ain't getting that shit. Giannis ain't getting that shit for another 2 years. I don't care. It's still too soon. Just like Rudy Gobert not getting defensive player again. He not getting that shit for another 3-some years. Come on, bro. Let's be serious. Let's be serious here. The only MVP candidate, the only MVP candidates that really is going to be Luka. It's going to be KD, and it's going to be some other like super amazing players. Like who really deserve to get MVP this year? Come on, fellas. It's going to be Joel. Exactly.
He deserves it.
Right.
Either him or Luka deserved it.
Hey, the NBA be giving out awards a year behind. I'm not even gonna hold you. Defensive Player of the Year, it really should go to Bam. If Bam do the same thing he did the last 2 years, it's going to Bam. Let's be serious. All that flopping Marcus Smart did in the playoffs, man, they should have took that shit away from him out of the respect.
But you can't say, because Marcus Smart, he helped them. Like after the calendar change in January, boy, they went on a historic run and got their defense to basically #1 in the league. So he did deserve that. But Bam, I think this might be the year though. He probably wins Defensive Player of the Year.
That's all I'm saying.
I think he got a chance.
The NBA be behind. They be years behind. Go ahead. Why he trying to creep in there? Get in there, brother. What you got to say?
What I was going to ask is, if the Lakers have a top 3 seed, do you think AD or LeBron got a shot?
The Lakers? Come on, man. Stop this. We know the Lakers ain't doing shit this year. Come on. Did y'all not see Russell Westbrook play last night?
Y'all
didn't see him last night? Bro, he stepped out of bounds like 3 times and fell in the
horrible. He stepped out of bounds like 3 times.
Don't do that.
Bro.
Within like 5 different possessions.
AD got a block, and the way he came down, I was like, oh my God, the countdown already started in preseason.
Hey,
brother.
you gotta if AD, we know big if he stays healthy, he's in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year too.
He not getting it. He not getting it.
AD would be a great safety net.
Safety net for the Lakers. I like Aaron said, it's about narratives, and they just the NBA overlove the Lakers. They overlove the Lakers for some reason. I'm just not gonna hold you. Them kids, them adults, them kids running the organization, they need to put that shit in a real basketball mind person, because I don't think they really know what they're doing when it comes to basketball. I think they just got the prestige, they got the cool factor, but if
Jenny know what she doing as an owner?
No, bro. It's LA. It's the clout of LA, bro. If they didn't get LeBron, will we even be talking about the Lakers in the last 10 years?
No.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah, because it's just the Lakers, bro. It's just the Lakers. Like, we're always going to talk about, like, the Lakers. I know we on a basketball subject, but we can say the same thing as the Cowboys. If the Cowboys are trash, we're going to talk about. They would talk about them. It just happened.
Be in the conversation.
They're the top market in the NBA, so of course they're going to get talked about.
Right.
They talk about
the top market. I thought the Knicks was the top market.
I mean, from a value standpoint, it's the Knicks, but just from a
popular
media perspective, it's the Lakers.
From basketball, it's definitely the Lakers, but value is the Knicks.
Yeah, team value as far as money, it's the Knicks.
Yeah, so I'm
New York.
Yeah,
because
they sell out that game. They sell out every night, even when
they better than the Nets.
They sell out every night, bro.
Some loyal fans in.
Yeah, I mean, I say it's stupidity. I say it's really stupidity because but I'm just gonna say the only people that can really get MVP this season, Luka, Joel, and just to throw you guys off, I think Paul George got a chance. That's all I got though.
Not as a number 2 on the Clippers team, no.
Don't do that. I mean, you can still.
PG is the number 2.
You can still be the number 2 and get MVP.
More than likely, Kawhi not going to play enough, so PG going to be the number 1 majority of the season anyway. So
if we think the Clippers going to be like that top seed
this year, ain't going to be no factor for her. I think Kawhi going to come out here and play this season.
You think so?
The Clippers going to be raw. Paul George do got a chance. I mean, we saw that one year when he played with Westbrook. He was in number 3 in the MVP. So he has a chance, and he was the second best player. We all know Westbrook was the best player that year, but he had an MVP type year. So he has a chance. He just gotta stay on the court.
I just don't.
Was he actually the best player, or did he just have a bunch of triple doubles?
That's tough.
I don't know, because
you got 2 players on one team in top 3 MVP votes. The one that got the MVP was better. That's easy. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying it's a track competition. We had 2 of our players place in the top 3. Well, first place, whoever got first place, nigga, that's who was better. That's simple. Go ahead, Sheldon. Tell us your MVP. Go on.
Right,
does anybody think you're gonna say
I'm
Bron?
gonna just name my honorable mentions. I have Devin Booker in there. I have Ja Morant, honorable mention. And I'm gonna put Giannis because I don't think he's gonna be in the top 3 this year because he's been in there for the past 3 years, 4 years. So I'm gonna just say in order from number 3, I'm gonna say Jokic. Then number 2, I'm gonna say Luka. But for some reason though, I want to put him at number 1 because every year they always say who's the preseason MVP favorite. He's always number one for like the past like couple of years. He's always number one for the preseason MVP favorite, but he never wins. So at number one, I'm gonna put Joel. I think this time they finally gonna give it to him. He should have won it last year. I'm gonna say I don't care. He should have won it last year. They just screwed him over. They screwed him over. So I got Joel at number one. But yeah, I actually wanted to put Ja at number 3. I wanted to put Ja at number 3, me personally. But
MVP of the league.
Yeah, I wanted to put him at number 3, but I kept him at honorable mention though.
He'll get it next year.
I feel like he probably won't win an MVP for a minute. Like it's gonna be a long time until he be up there. Because last year, didn't he say he should have had like way more votes or something?
He got one. He got one MVP vote.
But they say, is he really the reason? They've been good. Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Chris Paul. Like, is he like the real MVP?
Yeah, I think he is though.
Yeah, he the real MVP of the Suns.
Chris Paul, the brain, but it's the body though.
Doing what Devin Booker always been doing over there, scoring the ball. That's it.
If he played like defense and just had a little bit of like defense on him, I think they give it to him. That's it. I think they give it to him. All he needs is 2 rundown blocks this whole season. He gonna get MVP.
Come on, 2 rundown blocks.
That's all you need. He just need 2 of them. So ESPN could replay it like, oh my God, are we seeing the emergence of Devin Booker? That's my Malika Andrews. Are we seeing the emergence of a new generation? Then Kendrick Perk did it. I'm not gonna do all that. Y'all know how they be on there, man.
Man, you can say some BS and be impersonating Perk.
That's what it is, though.
All right, so we good? Everybody MVPs out. What's the next topic?
Okay, for sure. Next topic. All right, so
I was about to say, Shondell, did you say your list?
I said my list.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, let me throw another honorable mention there. I would have put Tatum higher, but with the whole Ime Udoka situation, I don't think that's going. Yeah, I think it's going. No, I think it's going to derail him a little bit from a winning perspective.
Why? That ain't got.
Would have had a stronger chance.
But all that stuff was happening around them. He was literally doing what he was doing, and they still got the win and then went to the finals and did amazing in the playoffs.
But nobody knew about it. It wasn't media controversy.
I think they knew.
Probably as an organization, maybe, but now that it's out and now the media is really paying attention to it, it's definitely going to derail your the direction that you're going.
Wait, so that's like saying because Draymond punched Jordan Poole, now the Warriors are not championship contenders?
We're not saying
championship contenders.
That's a complete
So what Ime doing what he doing got to do with them?
That's the coach.
Like he's not out there on the floor.
Coach.
Come on,
he's the head coach.
Have y'all seen the Celtics in preseason? They are locked in on defense.
I mean, they got all the same players back from last year besides Robert Williams. He's hurt.
And he on crutches too.
Like, we know they gonna be raw. We know they gonna be the same.
Tatum MVP. Can I really see Tatum at MVP?
Could you at least see him number 3?
Maybe not this season, but a couple years, yeah.
Couple years. You know why Tatum not gonna get the MVP is because people don't like his shot selection. The people that vote for the analytics, he already came out and said it. Like they don't like his shot selection. And during the playoffs, when I had a couple of tickets on him, I was like, why would he take that shot? Tatum do take some bad shots, but he got the green light. So it's like to them, he doesn't get the net. Yeah, he don't get the Westbrook narrative. Like, bro, he just out there just doing what he want. Like, but low key Tatum, he be jacking that bitch sometimes when he don't need to.
Me too.
I mean, he the best player, of course. Man, you know they gonna take some bad shots, bro.
Tatum be taking bad shots every 2 possessions.
Hey, them bad shots got them to the finals, though.
That's true. I'll give you that.
It wasn't just him, but yeah.
It wasn't just him.
Hey, I want to ask you real quick. Ace, what do you think about the Draymond situation? Because we talked about it last week a little bit, but I want to know what you think about it since you wasn't on last week.
What I think about the Draymond situation? From what I read about the comments that Jordan Poole made that caused that reaction, I think that was some. I thought that was lame, very lame of Draymond. I think that's very childish of Draymond. We just roasting. I feel like we just roasting each other. You know what I'm saying? It should never go that far, especially as teammates. You sucker punching me. At the same time, Jordan Poole got to be aware of his surroundings at all time. And, you know what I'm saying? Once I see somebody closing in on my space, I got my guard up. So, he bro, he called that man, a quadruple single? Yeah, I don't know. I probably would have wanted to punch
They said he called him the B word.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't know that he called him a bitch. That's
what Draymond was saying. Draymond called Jordan Poole the B word a couple of times.
Draymond called him the B.
Yeah, Draymond was calling him the B word a couple of times. And then I think Jordan Poole said
bro, you calling that man out his name and all that stuff, and then you gonna walk up and sucker punch him because he said something.
Man,
but
come on,
what's
man.
crazy? This ain't the first time he called somebody that. He called LeBron the B, and he called KD the B.
I know, that's facts.
Come on, man. Sheldon pushing this narrative.
What are you talking about?
Sheldon is a part of Jordan Poole camp. He's trying to get Draymond out of there. He doesn't want to see him get his payday. Sheldon already told us how he feel about Draymond. He's getting him out of there. I seen Sheldon on the phone talking to the managers trying to get him up out of there. Now Jordan Poole be doing too much. We don't know, but we know he be doing too much. Come on, man.
So you don't think he deserve to get punched?
Bro, Draymond is known to be an aggressor. Draymond is known to be an aggressor, especially over little situations. Draymond is known to be an aggressor. So with a reputation like that, I can only perceive that he was the aggressor in this situation, and unfortunately, he took it to another level.
Let me.
Draymond trying to get to LA. He better not come over here with all that mess because we not going for it.
Stop it.
We're not going for all that.
Let me say this.
Look,
because Dame,
it is okay.
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay to sucker punch your teammate?
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and I think the only problem with the only problem with this situation,
teammate, bro. If you got an issue with me, bro, you come and bring it up to me, and if it's we got a box, then we can box about it. But
sometimes you gotta fight your boy, and you feel better about it.
Punch me.
He ain't sucker punch him. He sucker punched
that man.
He walked in up on that man. Once he pushed him, he pushed him.
On Jordan.
He pushed the shit out of Draymond. Draymond was like, all right, you know, in elementary school, y'all used to bump shoulders. Whoever pushed somebody, that's the first blow. Mika. And I'm going to say this. Damian Lillard said, he was like, bro, plenty of people had fought before. I didn't see it. He was like, but both parties knew it was coming. He was like, I mean, if you push somebody, you got to already know that it's time to go. It's go time. Put your guards up. Jordan Poole,
he didn't know that.
He got to be a pretty boy that never been from a fight. And this is what I was saying. The only bad part about the hold on, wait. Hey, hold on, wait. The only bad part about the whole thing is happening is that the video leaked. That's the only bad thing I see with the situation. Everything else is okay. That's the only thing that I got a problem with.
Man, you gotta be a professional, bro. You gotta be a professional, especially if you looked at as a leader on this team, bro.
He a professional enforcer. What did you expect?
Enforcing for the other team. You're enforcing shit on the other team, bro. You don't come at your own teammate like that, bro. If you got a problem, then we can handle it as men, bro. But don't walk up and do me like that.
Why did Klay Thompson say after winning the 3-point shootout competition over in Japan? Why did Klay Thompson say, "Oh, it was fun humbling Jordan Poole"?
That's probably how he felt. I don't know.
What the cameras?
Make that make sense to me. What make that make?
What JP talk a lot of stuff.
I'm just saying they call it the Splash Brothers, and here he come. It's a pool party. The brother. You did not get them other 3 rings, brother. He need to be humble.
I mean, bro, that's not a way to do it.
Sometimes getting punched in the face is good for you. Tyson said that.
You gotta be professional, bro.
You can't punch my mans in the face like that, bro.
Okay, now you sound like all the bad bitches.
Not like that.
just because you a little soft, man. Because Draymond Green is probably them people that you say something and he get all mad. He be like, man, why you say that? Then he get up all in your face. He probably that type of person.
Y'all ain't never had a teammate that you want to punch in the face because he deserved it.
Of course, but sometimes you don't do that though. You just don't do that. Especially like Ace said, he's the leader of the team, basically. Well, the vocal leader at least. He's the vocal leader of the team.
Y'all think this the first time he done this? Y'all think this the first time Draymond done this?
Probably not.
This is the first time that's been recorded and actually seen. Well, reported and actually seen.
Nah, I think this.
Actually, I think this is the first time he probably connected with somebody.
That was one hell of a
like a
connection.
little scuffle or anything like that, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
probably just pushing and
actual
shoving
fist
and all
throwing, I
that,
think, like,
but
this the
probably
first
not no
time.
punch.
Okay.
Cause, bro, but you gotta think about, bro. But I was thinking about the other yesterday, bro. They suspended him a couple of years ago when KD was on the team just for calling him the B. But they didn't do nothing with Jordan. They didn't do nothing with him with Jordan. They just fined him, and they basically said, well, him taking time off was technically the suspension. Boy, he just got paid just to go home, to sit on the couch.
Bro, that's because they think he deserved it.
Didn't Draymond call KD a bitch during the game though?
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
that's
Yes.
what's different.
I'm
during
saying, so
the
that's
game.
during the game, national television, in front of thousands of people and all this stuff right there. You get into a little altercation like that. So I could understand the suspension for that versus just getting fined for having some shit happen at practice. I could
Bro,
understand
but
that.
think about it though. You get sucker punched, bro. You said you got sucker punched, and they didn't really do nothing. But this man just called him a B, and they suspended him. They was like, "Hey, KD, man." They was like, "We got your back, KD." They was like, "We got your back, KD. We gonna suspend Draymond." And they showing Jordan Poole, "We don't got you, bro. We don't got your back, bro."
No, bro, they only doing that because
I feel
Jordan
they
Poole
thinking,
deserved to
like,
get punched.
Jordan Poole could leave and they could just replace him anyway. Like it ain't no point of.
Ain't no replace.
I
Ain't no
don't
replacing
know
that,
about
man.
that.
You can't replace
I
him.
feel like
don't
that's
know
what
about
they
that.
thinking though. I feel because they.
Nah.
I feel like that's how.
Are you keeping? Who are you prioritizing? Jordan Poole or Draymond Green?
Who am I prioritizing?
Yeah.
Me personally, I would prioritize Jordan Poole. Draymond,
Okay, then. So you need to have his back then.
Draymond,
You got to have his back.
I got his. You supposed to have his back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's fucked up on as an organization.
They didn't do anything. They didn't do nothing, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's fucked up as an organization that they just fined the man. But I'm saying like I could understand like that's what they would say if you was to really call them out on that. They'd be like, oh well, this happened during the game, this happened at practice and all this stuff right there. Like yeah, it's sad that the footage got out, but it ain't like
Bro.
you know, they weren't being professionals in front of thousands of people. You did?
Bro, they only suspended him because it was KD. If it was anybody else, he would have
Of
got
course,
the same
because
treatment.
it's KD, one of the faces of the league, stuff like that. Like, you know, anything happen to him, they gonna step behind the faces of the league.
Let him with a punch Steph for Clay. Guarantee you Draymond Green traded. Guarantee.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
He getting the boot.
He up out of there.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. I can't even say it because BI did hit CP.
They was on
They
opposing
They got
teams.
suspended. Huh?
They was on opposing teams though.
I know, but my point was like the NBA would really step behind the faces of the league.
But
like
that was in the game though. That was in the game. This was at practice, so it's like it got nothing to do with the NBA. The NBA kind of has nothing to do with it. This was just a practice.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just move on to the next topic. Let me ask y'all: do y'all think NBA teams should still be tanking these day and age?
To a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
Because I feel like if you know you're not going nowhere, you need to just go ahead and just keep losing. But of course you gotta be competitive in the beginning.
Don't just go ahead and go keep losing. But I'm just saying, like, if we know that we not gonna get nowhere, still like get out there, let's play, and let's, you know what I'm saying, go do our thing, bro. But don't just go out there and be BSing just so you could try to get a top player that's coming in. Like, nah, it takes the fun out of the game. I like watching good basketball no matter what team it is. I don't want to watch no team that's just going out there just to be out there. It takes the joy away from watching the game.
What you
I
got?
would say
like
if
you got
it was,
goals, though.
I would say if it was like football where overall record determines it, then yes, absolutely tank. But the fact that if you have the worst record, you only have a 14% chance of getting the number one pick, is it really worth it on a year-by-year basis? Now, this upcoming draft with Victor, obviously you're going to try to do the best you can to get that number one pick. But any other year, no, it's not.
It's really hard getting the number one pick in the NBA now.
It is. Do your best to put the best product out there to win as many games as you can.
Because the top 3 losing teams get the same amount of odds, and now at that point it's just luck. It's really just luck.
Yeah.
Because the Pelicans, they didn't have the worst record or the top 3, and they got the first pick and got Zion. So it's low key just luck. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And we know, like the Spurs and the Jazz, they probably the 2 worst teams in the league. We know
they probably won't even get them. They probably won't even get them.
But the thing I understand too for these small market teams, free agents don't want to come there. So their best chance to actually be relevant is through the draft or trading. So, I mean, I get it, but...
So who should really be even trying to tank for them this season? Because, like...
Spurs, Jazz.
Everybody. No, everybody. He's going to change your team. If he stays healthy and he lives up to the hype, he's going to change...
Victor Wembanyama, he that damn good, huh?
Yes.
He's worth it. Yes, he's worth it.
It ain't really that many, and I'm not gonna hold you. It ain't that many teams that's probably shouldn't even trying to lose like that.
Yeah, honestly, bro, and really, bro, if you really look at him, he 7'4", 7'5", and all that stuff like that.
That's a bit
more.
Like how durable you think he's gonna be at that height and the way he's be moving and the way he be moving and everything?
He looked way more sturdier than
at an NBA level.
He looked way more sturdier than them other 7-footers, though.
You can't think that way, though.
You think so?
You can't think that way.
No, but
way.
That's just facts, though. Every tall player like that always has injury issues.
Yeah, you got your Joel, and you got your
KD,
it's worth
you got
the risk.
your Yao Mings,
your Chats, your Shaqs, all them feet.
Your Bol, your Monte Bol,
But you can't go into the draft thinking, oh, he's a tall guy. He's more durable. He might get hurt. But if he's this skilled, you have to take the chance. You have to.
I mean, yeah, you can't go into the draft solely thinking that, though. You just got to think, is it really worth it? Is it worth it? Is he really worth it?
Hell yeah, it's worth it.
How long do you think he's going? How long do you think he gonna last?
Look,
that plays a factor in his draft rating.
No, the term high risk, high reward exists for a reason. You're taking a massive risk for the massive reward, which is a 7'4" player that we have never seen with this type of skill set. You have to take that chance.
So should the Rockets tank for him?
Yes.
I think they won't tank, but they're going to be so weak that they will be in the conversation.
Should the Thunder tank for him?
The Thunder are in that same conversation. They're going to try, but they're so weak they're going to be in there. They're going to be in there.
Hold on. No, this is the real question. What team wouldn't benefit from having him? The answer is zero, no matter who it is. Who's not going to benefit and instantly get better with having him on their team?
The Lakers. They're going to find a way to fuck it up.
You find any way to take a shot at the Lakers.
You a hater, bro. You a hater. You just hate these big market teams, but love these little small markets for some apparent reason. Don't know why, but hey, you just a hater. That's all it is. You a hater. It's okay though. Because I don't even know who your favorite team is.
Every team would definitely benefit from having a player like that, but that's what my concern is. Just how durable is he gonna be?
He not like skinny like them though.
I see everybody praising him out, and I'm gonna give him his flowers and everything like that, bro. But let's also look at the downside of it. Let's also look at what could happen, what we really investing in.
They probably said the same thing about Zion, but you can't just say Zion is so big. But look at him, bro. He's big, fast, strong. You gotta take the risk. You have to. You have no
all
choice.
Zion really had to do was just slim down a little. You can't necessarily bulk up no 7-footer.
It took him a whole year to slim down. Took him a whole year to slim down.
That's the risk you had to take, right?
Yeah.
You can't necessarily bulk up no 7-foot slim dude like that for real.
But like I said, he really not that slim. I thought he was like super skinny. He's really low key kind of.
Yeah, the point.
Big, but he's bigger than what I thought.
The point you harping on, Ace, is like it's not that strong because he doesn't have a frame like skinny 7-footers. His arms are kind of thick. He looked like he has mass on him. He has mass in his play style. It looks he already can dribble. He already can shoot. It doesn't look like he needs to develop anything. His body doesn't look like, oh, we finna get him and we finna put him on a high protein diet. It looked like whatever he doing and eating, he figured his body out. Like he got weight on him. His neck not skinny. His neck got weight. His arms got weight. His shoulders got weight. His torso. He has mass on him. He doesn't look like a body of a Brandon Ingram. He not skinny like a Brandon Ingram. He not skinny like a Chet Holmgren. He not skinny like a KD. Like this dude has mass on him. He has what all of them struggle to get. And he's young at that. So when you young, it's real hard to put weight on. But it's like the older he get, it look like he gonna be able to actually maintain his weight.
You gotta wait and see.
Okay, Trey.
They said he could change literally a whole franchise. He could change a whole franchise.
Woj said that. He said he could add $500 million to your franchise.
Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, look,
I believe it.
Potential number one pick in fantasy next year?
No,
not
at all. Not at all. Number one pick is going to stay Jokic. It's going to always be Jokic. Jokic, Giannis.
He might go third round, though. I'll say that. He might go third
no
round.
Way. No.
A rookie going third round?
Bama?
No way. He's not going in the third round. Somebody's going
to reach. Somebody's going to reach.
I don't think it's going to be a reach, but we'll see.
You draft in 5 hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into fantasy next season.
You could have been in it this year. You talking about I ain't on y'all level.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Hey, don't do that because once you sit one fight out, you sit the rest of them out. You be like TN on the sideline.
I'm setting this one out, gang.
You could have been in this one, man. Come on, that's how you get better, Ace. That's how you get better in fantasy.
We could make a league. I could make a league with a bunch of people like closer to your level. I know some people.
I'm gonna watch on the sidelines this time.
No, I'm gonna invite you. I'm gonna invite you to a league with a bunch of people.
No, bro. That's let's go ahead and get into the next topic.
So the fantasy picks. Oh my God, is that a person behind you? Hey, that was kind of scary. Hey, that was over scary, G. That was over scary.
Like, bro, you don't see me doing something. You just standing right there looking.
They proud of you. They proud of you, sugar.
You can watch it, be proud, and see it on YouTube. Don't just sit right.
Look, make sure to clip that one.
He said, just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah. So next.
Hey, so fantasy. I feel like in fantasy, if you got the number one pick, it don't matter who your favorite player is, who you like. You gotta choose Jokic. You just gotta choose him, man. It's about winning. You gotta choose Jokic.
Of course. Why not?
Who you choosing with your pick?
He helped win T-Dog the championship.
Yeah, he smoked me. He put me under. He dropped 120 on me every night. I couldn't believe it.
Bro. Man, my fantasy tip for everybody that's gonna be in fantasy this season is it takes dedication. You know, doing fantasy in the season, bro, it takes dedication, man. Like, you got to add this to your routine. You got to pay attention. You got to set them lineups every day. Every day. Like, you got to do what you got to do.
You can set it for the week. You can set it for the week.
Nah, because it's better to set your lineups every day, bro. Set your reminder on your phone. Get you an alert. Set it every day, because the one time that you don't do it, it'll be the day that you forget, and somebody that you need give you 40 plus points, and they sitting on the bench.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing beats when I fell asleep and forgot to.
You don't argue with your girl. She done threw your whole day off. You done forgot. Next thing you know, it's game time. You look up, and it's just over with, bro. So my tip is, bro, pay attention and set them lineups every day.
Nobody knows that more than me. It was a day I forgot to start DeMarcus Cousins because I fell asleep, and he dropped 100 points on my bench. The game he went against the Bulls, he had like 40 points, 20 rebounds.
Goodness,
I think he had a 40-point
triple
triple-double.
game too. Man, he was a monster that game. Man.
Yeah. So I know.
He got hurt.
I know that all
He
too
got
well.
hurt.
I say one of the biggest tips for me in fantasy is that make a Twitter and put on the alerts for Fantasy Lab. That way, you know, you don't even got to keep up with it. You just get the messages to your phone, the tweets, the messages. It tell you if somebody hurt, somebody not started. It tell you everything. Fantasy Lab be like, oh, I got such and such on my team. Oh, he not playing tonight. Fantasy Lab. You got to turn on the alerts for Fantasy Lab Twitter. Make a Twitter. You ain't got to tweet. You don't got to do that. Just follow Fantasy Lab. Turn the alerts on. Boom. Life is easy. Life's good.
My fantasy tip: be thirsty, bro. Because if somebody go off one game or two games, pick that man up immediately. Because it be some people that be lurking. Aaron be lurking. Be lurking.
You gotta call me
Staying
out.
up to 2 in the morning. Staying up to 2 in the morning just to pick up somebody. That's all he did last year.
Hey, y'all
Right?
are sharks.
He set an alarm to wake up.
Don't get finessed.
Yeah.
Don't get finessed out your trade.
Trail.
Man.
Trail.
Man.
Pay attention to your trades. Pay attention to the stats. Pay attention to the productivity. How many points they giving you.
Don't trade your first three. Don't trade your first three
Don't
picks.
just look at names. Don't just look at names. Names don't really matter no more.
Hey, that is
It's about
true.
what that player doing. When I first started, I used to look at names. No, don't just look at names.
Jamal Crawford, raw as hell. He this and that.
Don't pick up nobody if they just do a windmill dunking game. Don't do that, man. Because you
Watch
just
out.
missing the pick for a week.
Bro.
No, his coach. The coach don't even like him. He'll never dunk again. He only get 10 minutes of garbage time.
Exactly.
Hey, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, doing fantasy really open up your eyes to basketball. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it was for me, though.
Everybody
it
that
makes
thinks
you
that they
learn a
know
lot.
basketball for real, I definitely challenge you to do fantasy. And get some of your homies, be around some people that know fantasy and that actually know basketball, and some people that don't, and you'll see it'll open your eyes up to a whole different world of stuff. These people think that they know basketball just because they sit around and watch ESPN top 10 plays,
or they go to the gym
like that.
and think they know
Go
basketball.
to the gym and they play in LA Fitness and think that they know basketball and all this stuff right here. And they see what they scroll. You see what Basketball Forever posts, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, fantasy gonna really open up your eyes to basketball and show you who's really productive and who really trash and don't really be doing nothing on their team.
It's crazy. You saying all this, but ain't in the fantasy league. I don't get it. You saying all this knowledge.
Like, what
but
is he
ain't
talking
out one
about?
fantasy
He
league
couldn't use none of this advice for himself.
last year.
I got a lot going on right now, bro. I got to sit this one out.
Whenever people say that, all they do is play 2K. Were you not just on 2K earlier?
I was just on 2K.
This guy.
I was on 2K.
Yeah. I would say for me, the two most important things for fantasy. The first one is look at your league scoring settings and then draft accordingly from there. If you see that you getting extra points for rebounds and double doubles and triple doubles and all that, draft players that will help you maximize those points. Because every single point matters. I would say the second thing, do not have more than 3 players from the same team because fantasy basketball is all about scheduling. If you have a team that only plays twice in 1 week and you have 4 or 5 people on that team, you're screwing yourself over. You already lost. So I have no more than 3 players and pay attention to the fantasy playoff schedule for those teams too to maximize the amount of games you play during that time.
Got to.
I say this too. Like, you got to notice something in the NBA right now. The NBA the league has way more guards right now than it has good quality bigs. So you kind of in the draft, you kind of have to go after bigs first because even if you don't get a top guard, there's plenty of good guards out there that you can draft. But it's not that many good centers out there. If we being honest, like, it's not that many good centers out there. So you might want to try to go big. You might want to try to go big first because you're going to be able to find a guard to replace it. But like, even as good as D'Angelo Russell is, he's still not a top. He's not a top 8 draft pick. And but like someone like a Valanciunas, you may think he may not be that amazing, but Valanciunas is a top 5 center. And after him, you don't got that many good centers out there. You don't got that many good centers after him. So you got to really look at like the positions. Like the league has way more guards than they have bigs right now. We short on bigs.
Yep. It's just like in the fantasy league. Yeah, because in the fantasy league we did on Monday, my first 4 picks were centers. I tried to go with some versatility, but they kept picking who I wanted. So I ended up picking Joel, Sabonis, Bam, and then Vucevic as my first 4 picks.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. Pull that off. How you pull that off on y'all?
Because
they kept picking guards.
He pulled that off on y'all.
It's plenty of guards to get out there. It's plenty of guards to get out there. Plenty of them.
I didn't even know
So
you
I went
did
best
all
player
that.
available.
You can pick up some good guards through trading anyway.
You can always get a good guard.
There's so many guards out there.
A Terry Rozier.
And now I'm getting trade proposals every other day, it seemed like, because people don't have bigs.
They don't have bigs.
And big
Nobody don't want to trade with me.
And he like, I got them all over here. So what you trying to give me?
Like a Steven Adams. Steven Adams go far. In the season, Steven Adams is really good. Like, let's see.
That 1 year I had him, he wasn't doing nothing.
You know, 1 year. Like, let's see. It's plenty of teams out there with no true bigs. Like, even though Mitchell Robinson may be really good, he doesn't get enough time.
That's because he can't shoot his free throws. He can't shoot free throws.
Yeah, he doesn't rebound like that. Julius Randle takes all the rebounds, him and RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
I mean, for Mitchell Robinson, all you need to do is get 10 and 10 and
A
a block or
block.
2, and you good. That's all you good. You don't need him to get 15. You don't need to do all that.
You need him to do that in 20 minutes.
Fine with me. He can do that in 20 minutes. 10 and 10. Especially now that they got a good point guard in Jalen Brunson. You gotta give him the ball.
He can't do that not knocking down free throws.
Yeah.
But all he gotta do is dunk.
Yeah.
Give me 5 dunks.
He don't really have no game around the rim for real.
I don't need all that. Just give me 5 dunks and we good. And you get the 10 rebounds and we good.
Man, the draft today. So who you drafting with your first pick, Aaron?
If only it was so simple. Man, I don't know. It's a mystery. Could be Jokic, could be Luka, could be Giannis.
Oh my God.
No.
Why do you do this?
You got the first pick?
Yes, sir.
Why do you do this?
How this man end up getting the first pick though?
Random.
That's how it was in the thing.
Sheldon, who you going with your first pick?
It's between either Embiid or Luka.
Hey, Charles changed his fantasy name to Humble Predator.
Hey, I saw that too.
Are we streaming it?
Maybe we might be able to.
Maybe not.
No, Big Dog said no, he the commissioner. Hey, that's raw that you the commissioner. You like Commissioner Gordon, G.
Oh yeah. That nigga said Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon.
He been a commissioner for like 3 years now. 4 years, ain't you?
I've been a commissioner since, I don't know, since SIU.
Yeah. You took over for Zach cheating ass.
Yeah. I say could be Jokic, could be Luka, could be Giannis.
So you going Jokic, and then Sheldon, you going what?
Joel or Luka. I already said it. It's gonna be one of them two. I already said it.
Well, I'm going Luka. That's it. If Luka's available,
I'm gonna pick Joel. I'm gonna pick Joel.
If Joel's available, I'm going Joel.
I'm right in front of you. Huh?
Look, if Joel's available, I'm going Joel. If Luka's available, I'm going Luka. That's it.
So it depends. So it depends on me, and that's fine. It depends on me.
I don't fuck with you, dude.
But the thing is, I have to literally worry about Shondale and Trail because Trail, bro. How many mock drafts have we done with Trail? And he been overreaching. He
drafted Ben Simmons in the 4th round. So that means Aaron gonna draft Ben Simmons in.
Who? You said who drafted him?
Charles drafted him.
Yeah, he drafted him like in the 4th round. He knew he was gonna be gone. Yeah, bro, y'all overdrafted.
You got Jokic, Giannis, Embiid, Cat. Sabonis, Bam, Vooch, Siakam, Rudy, Anthony Davis, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. And after that, the centers go, it got Seagon, Clint Capella, Aiden, Vooch, Zubac, Yusuf, Jakob Porter, Steven Adams, John Collins, Christian Wood, Porzingis, Miles Turner, Wendell Carter, Bobby Portis, Mitchell Robinson.
Honestly, though, the best big out of them lower tiers, it might be Jakob.
Or Wendell Carter.
Clint Capella, nothing
like
against
Wendell.
UH, but I feel like, I don't know, man. I
He
don't,
done.
It's just in the you have to think long term too. In the beginning of the year, he might be decent, but they go trade that man, bro. They go trade him.
And they gonna get Clint out. This
Yes, because they like a Kongu, because he's more skilled than skilled than Clint. He's more skilled.
I like Clint better, bro.
Don't
Clint
say
has
it's
more
gonna be-
experience.
Clint is the better defender, but a Kongu, he's just more skilled. He's a more skilled player.
Yeah, these second tier, them second tier centers, it's a big drop from tier one centers. Like, that's what I say. Tier one centers, they like double every night, 50, 40. Tier two centers, like 30s, man. They not reliable. You can't rely on them.
That's why you gotta get
a lot of the
big,
bigs
man.
not the face of their team either at the same time.
It's true. Dang, next time we record, the season gonna be man, we gonna be on what? Week 1 of the season. We gonna see an opening night.
Speaking of opening night, I feel like we should start doing. I kind of thought about this a couple of days ago. I think we should do a pick'em, like a pick'em game. Whatever the TNT game's on, we should pick who we think we go win that night. So like next week, it's the Sixers and the Celtics. We all should be like, I think the Celtics gonna win because, I think the Sixers gonna win because, and the Lakers and the Warriors. I think we should do that every Thursday since we do it on a Thursday before the game start. And then every week we do a new power ranking of our top 10 teams. So like, let's say the Warriors start off 4-0. We're gonna say, the Warriors are number 1. Celtics 3-1. We're gonna put the Celtics at number 2. I think we should start doing that every week, the start of the season.
I like that. I just want to go ahead.
I like a pick'em.
Yeah, I like that. I want.
Go
Go ahead, Aaron. You got
You
it.
said what?
Go ahead, Aaron. What you say?
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
No, I ain't say nothing. Go ahead. You got a big
No,
GQ.
I wasn't going
You
to
got
say
it.
anything. Go ahead.
No, you got a big GQ. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
No, I'm
I'm
telling you.
got to respect the GQs. All right, I'll go ahead and go there. Okay, so I just want to go ahead and share this with you guys, man. We're gonna make sure we clip this and put this out there. We're gonna try to make this a TikTok and a short. So starting this NBA season, I'm gonna try to get y'all boys paid with us with Full Court Entertainment. Hop on this bandwagon because right now we got. Let me see. Can I get the focus on it? So we got Joel Embiid MVP plus 700. We got Zion Williams plus 1,800 on most improved. Then we got Bones for 6 man in the year for $15 wager, and it's gonna go into. Don't worry, we'll clip it and put it up on the screen for this for $47,000 payout. So hop on that bet with us.
That's for taking everybody out the hood.
Taking everybody out the hood.
This one getting us out. We finna get on that rocket.
Houston.
Okay.
Hey Joel, you see it?
That's a good bet though. No, that's low key a good bet.
It's a good bet. Y'all feeling that one? I put it in because of Sheldon. Sheldon sent it to me. He got me.
I saw it off Twitter. And I was like, this not bad, but I don't know. I was thinking of like another 6 man off the top of my head. Could have said Norman Powell probably, but Bones Highland, I think you have a break. I think you have a decent year though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Malcolm Brogdon.
Because he's coming off the bench.
Yeah, they still bringing him off the bench. I thought they would start him, but they starting Derek White.
We'll see.
Well, thank y'all boys for tuning in with us. Full Court Entertainment Podcast. As always, it's your boy Big GQ, my man's man Sheldon and Sam. And I got Ace to go. Check out the sweater. And we got GQ Worthy Aaron in this thing. Always coming with some crazy takes. All right, catch us next week. Catch us on TikTok. Like, sub, subscribe. Do what you got to do. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram. Just don't call me on Instagram. And like that, we gone.